Hello, good afternoon. I'm Heda. I live in Bangkok. I'm a single mom. I'm an OFW. I have two kids. They're 15 and 11. Um, More than a week ago, I started these series of videos, and they just kept on coming. And I think the reason for that is because I've been living outside of the country for 22 years. And all these things that I've kept inside, so to speak, because I didn't feel that there was a need for me to speak out, okay, until okay, something really snapped in me after watching Lenny Robredo's pre-recorded video to the UN. So actually, okay, we have to thank the VP for Rice Filipino because okay, that's how it all started. Anyway, my plea, okay, to the rich and the wealthy back home is this, okay, perhaps okay, some of you have seen the video, and I don't want to come across misunderstood, okay, for what I have been asking or what I have been calling for. And I am just okay, one among the many voices of the Filipino. And I think I am just okay, one among the many voices of the OFWs. However, I do believe that some of the things that we are sharing in these videos and on the page itself, I think has some value. And we hope that it will be picked up, it will be useful for other people in terms of our call for nation building. Because guys, okay, to really be truthful and be honest and frank, okay, campaigning for your own candidate, for your own party is over long time ago. We need to be focusing now on nation building. If you were not a Duterte supporter before, that's fine. We don't need to ask. We don't need to have some kind of signature campaign as to who among our community was true and still is a very strong supporter of Duterte. That's not what we're here for. What we're here for is that we are sharing ideas towards nation building, and we feel that this government needs our support, and we want to give that support voluntarily because we see that there are results being effected, and the impact of those results we feel are going to be helpful towards our long-term progress in our country. And we would like the reforms that have been started under this government to continue. So my message, okay, to our rich and wealthy. One of the things that Digong was really strong about, especially during the campaign, was that he wanted to end this concept of contractualization among our workforce. And what is that? I do have a very personal knowledge about it, not experience, but I know somebody who has been under this contractualization system in our country for many years. Okay, he is someone that I know very well. I get in touch. I update with him. Okay, from time to time when I go home, I see him sometimes for lunches. Okay, hindi po siya boyfriend. Okay, hindi rin siya date. A friend. Okay, let's make that clear. So, how does the contractualization hurt the regular Filipino and those under the system? One, sometimes, okay, hindi nga minsan, it's not even this contractualization thing, okay, it restricts a person, and it limits the person because the person does not have you cannot have some kind of long-term goals because either you finish your work after 3 months, or you don't have a job anymore after 6 months, and then you have to find another. So you cannot, okay, make some long-term plans about whether it's travel, it's whether it's about your own goals in life. Okay, when you have children, it's very, very difficult, because then after 6 months you will have to worry and be anxious again about where to find a new job so that your kids could continue to go to school. Because even if they go to school for just very little money, if they go to public schools, you still have to shell out for uniforms, for their food, for transportation. So that, okay, hurts, okay, in the long run. It hurts not only the person who's working for you. It doesn't hurt just just the employee. It hurts, okay, the family that employee is attached to. So I wish, okay, that all these business leaders, owners of big companies, would band together and make a commitment. Make a commitment to your people. They are your employees. They help you to prop up your business. They help you to earn profit. They help you to buy your mistress a Prada bag. Naalala ko lang kasi the movie Etiquette for Mistresses. There's so much to learn, okay, about our society, about our people, how we operate things in the real sense, okay, of the word, by watching Etiquette for Mistresses. And so, joking aside, so that we need to get back to that Confucian system where roles are being played between the benefactor and then the person who benefits from whatever is being given by the benefactor. So if you are the owner of a business, it is very important that you look at your employee as if you are looking at them like they are your children, because they are, in a sense, they are. You are taking care of them. They look to you for guidance, for help, for support. So contractualization does not work for the Filipino individually, but it also hurts, okay, the family. That's one. We do need to give credit. I think it was the Noynoy Aquino government that started PhilHealth to be di ba merong program na yung kasambahay, the maids are the employers are supposed to be required to give them or to pay health insurances for them. So if that was started, okay, during the Aquino administration, okay, then he has to be given, his administration, not him necessarily, okay, the people who are working in the health department need to be given due credit for that. And him, okay, as the leader, then he needs to be given, okay, due credit for that as well. So yun, health insurances needs to be provided. And from what I can understand, when you pag merong contractualization, then walang the employers are not required to provide health insurances for their people. And so that hurts, okay? That hurts because you're working, you're stressed because after 6 months you don't have work, and then when you get sick, there's nothing to help support you. So, you know, the Filipino, the regular Filipino, and those who are not, okay, in the upper middle class, those who are not wealthy, there is just so much in our system that works against them. And so that is why we are fighting for reforms, and we would like to protect this current government because we want the reforms to continue. From my viewpoint, from my vantage point, there has never been a leader before Duterte who has a pulse for the people. I keep on saying this, but I feel this is true, and we need to keep on saying this, because it seems to me that, okay, the oppositionists and those who support the opposition still refuse to see that there are positive results that are being are taking effect, and that will have long-term effects into the future. If we do away, and the business people, people who are in the organizations, who own companies, they band together and make a commitment, okay, to end contractualization, to take care of their people, to provide better salaries for their people, so that their people can work without getting stressed, without feeling anxiety, without having to worry too much if they get sick. Then I believe that's going to be very helpful. Um, the next thing is I would like to tell a story about a friend of mine. Okay, he and his family own, I think, two or three different businesses in Manila. And they are rich, they are wealthy, they are Christians. They operate a different way from most other business people that I know, and most other business owners that I hear about. Okay, teka, I'm coming back. Somebody's calling me. I think it's the pizza. Wait.